Today is going to be our finest attempt at going legit because we have 2 cocktails for the movie The Godfather Part 2.
Oh, seeing you reminds me of New York, the old days, huh?
Welcome to Boozy Movies, where watching movies and making cocktails is what we do.
I don't like your kind of people.
Our first cocktail tastes like starting at the bottom and building an empire with pear and olive oil. It's a martini called the Vito.
Mamma mia!
Our second cocktail is based on the brother who got passed over and likes banana daiquiris, Fredo.
He said there was something in it for me.
The Godfather Part 2 is a heartwarming tale of Michael Corleone proving that no matter how much power you gain, you can still be deeply annoyed by literally everyone around you. Meanwhile, young Vito speedruns from orphan to mob boss, because nothing says living the dream like turning your local neighborhood into a protection racket loyalty program.
All right, before we tear the family apart, let's put it together by making Vito.
You're gonna come along with me in these things I have to do, or what?
For Vito, you're gonna need Pear Vodka, Itallicus, Elderflower Liqueur, lemon Oleo Saccharum, saline, and a good olive oil.
In a shaker tin, combine 2 ounces Pear Vodka, 3/4 of an ounce Itallicus, a 1/2 ounce Elderflower Liqueur, a 1/4 ounce lemon Oleo Saccharum, and a dropper of saline. Add ice, cover, and shake until chilled. Strain into a chilled Nick and Nora glass. Garnish with a candied pear flower, and top with olive oil droplets.
And here we have it, the man who started it all, Vito. What do you think?
Very fresh, sort of has floral elements because of the elderflower liqueur, but then that Itallicus and the pear vodka go really, really well together.
You sound like my bookie.
I think the lemon oleo saccharum also just helps sweeten it up a little bit, but it kind of helps extend the flavors as well.
What does that tell you?
Yes, we definitely brought it all together with that lemon Oleo Saccharum and just a tiny bit of it in there, but it made a huge impact in the drink. When you smell it, you definitely get a lot of pear and then that elderflower.
Yeah.
The doctors would disagree, but what do they know?
Yeah, when it kind of washes over my tongue, I mostly get pear and sweetness, maybe a slight bit of elderflower in there.
What I'm saying is that we have now what we have always needed.
But you may have also noticed that we put some olive oil droplets on top. So you also get a really nice texture with that, a little bit of, let's say, creaminess, but it sort of lubricates the mouth a little bit. And the big reason we wanted to do that is because they had a olive oil importing company. I believe it was called like Genco, but that's kind of how they started making their fortunes.
Yes, and like you said, it brings in a really nice, silky, smooth texture to it all. And again, it helps kind of anything with that oil sort of sustains flavor over your tongue.
Now, we chose pear vodka, and we chose this brand called Wild Roots. It's infused with pear. Instead of a lot of other brands, it's more just like pear flavored. So
It's a complete falsehood.
the big reason we went with pear is because there is the scene in The Godfather Part 2 where Vito brings his wife home just a pear, and he sets it on the kitchen table. And they didn't have a lot of money or anything, so that probably was seen as sort of, something of value, something really nice, like, oh, I found a little bit extra money, I got you a pear, right?
Yeah, it was a real thing. They said it in a lot of stories where getting fresh fruit in those areas was a big ordeal, an expensive ordeal, and a real luxury.
Look, I don't have your brain for big deals.
On top of this, of course, we've got a fun little candied pear flower. I've had a few of them. They're very tasty.
I know that's upset you in the past.
There's another side of the story, and in this movie, they go back and forth. So now we're gonna jump ahead a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make the Fredo.
Ah, yes, but before we make the Fredo, we'd like to stop you for just 1 second and ask that you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little alert bell. It really helps us out. Give us a comment below. Tell us which Godfather movie is your favorite. Now, because this is a real family movie, we better get back to it.
I'm smart. Let's make the Fredo.
Yeah, let's make it.
Can I get a drink or something?
For the Fredo, we're going to be using coconut rum, banana liqueur, Luxardo, banana syrup, lime juice, fresh banana, and Angostura bitters.
In a shaker tin, combine 1.5 ounces coconut rum, 1 ounce banana liqueur, 1/2 ounce Luxardo, 1/2 ounce banana syrup, and 1/2 ounce lime juice. Add ice, cover, and shake until chilled. Double strain into a coupe glass. Place a banana slice on the side and squirt with Angostura bitters. Drip down the banana into the cocktail.
And here we have Fredo. After you, my dear. We wanted to do banana daiquiri type cocktail because there's the scene where him and Michael meet in Cuba, and they're kind of having this brotherly moment together, and he ends up ordering a banana daiquiri, and it's sort of a funny scene because he asks Michael,
How do you say banana daiquiri?
Banana daiquiri.
we just thought that would be sort of the perfect type drink for this movie.
My specialty, right?
We were a little creative with the Angostura bitters. Jan was very creative with that. So
I was
good
going
job.
for some gore here, you know?
She
Like,
was.
how do you do cocktail gore?
I can't handle the violence, but she doesn't have a problem.
There's not gonna be no trouble for me.
Something to note here is that this is not your typical blended banana daiquiri. Although you do get a lot of really great banana flavor, we've got a lot of great coconut flavor, but we are following the format of a classic daiquiri.
They feel cheated.
So the coconut and the banana flavor go really, really well together. The coconut rum and the banana liqueur, but we wanted to really pop, with the banana flavor. So that's when we added in the banana syrup, and that just kind of took it to the next level.
I despise your masquerade.
Let me try some of this gory bit.
Yeah, she had a lot of fun with the Angostura bitters and kind of getting them all over the banana.
I like to surprise Brian a little bit.
Yeah, it's so much fun when I don't know what she's going to do next and we're filming.
Some people have to play little games.
Speaking of untold plans, Fredo is really the linchpin in Michael's unhinged parts of his plan.
You broke my heart.
So Fredo isn't the smartest one of the family,
I can handle things. I'm smart.
and that's probably why he kind of got passed over, but he is lovable and funny and sweet.
He's so sweet.
But unfortunately, just not being smart kind of ended up leading to his demise.
Well, he was trying to substantiate himself as a member of the family,
Yeah.
as an important member of the family.
Send Fredo off to do this. Send Fredo off to do that.
I'm sure there was a lot talked about in quiet little bourbon circles about Fredo and his being a disregarded member of the family.
Let Fredo take care of some Mickey Mouse nightclub somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you just see his whole life is kind of a mess. His wife in the beginning of part 2 is kind of just flying off the handle. But everybody likes him, and there's a place for that. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the head of the family.
Yeah, he's kind of the distraction of the family, which sometimes that's an okay place to be as long as you're okay with being there.
It ain't the way I wanted it.
So, speaking of the family, let's bring in Vito.
Oh, I was going to say speaking of distraction, but speaking of the family too. So we do have 2 wonderful cocktails here for a second wonderful Godfather experience.
Yes.
Now, we did make cocktails for the first one. So if you guys have not seen those, we have the Consigliere
Yeah, so good.
and Sleeps with the Fishes.
Yes,
Both some
very good.
early cocktails for us that we came up with, but
Yeah.
really tasty, really good. And these are very different here.
That's what I want him to think.
And speaking of very different, what did you think about the difference between Godfather 1 and Godfather 2?
I mean, huge. Not only from a production perspective, I'm sure everyone was a little more at ease during Godfather Part 2, not worrying about if they were going to get fired that day on set.
Believe that?
But also the storytelling, which is something you really noticed with this movie, how they cut back and forth, right?
Yeah, it was really interesting to go back and forth between the timeline.
That was a good break.
And that was fine. I think that you catch on to it pretty quickly.
Sure.
It is a slower moving movie.
I take that as an insult.
It is, and a lengthy one. It's over 3 hours. I don't know if it's quite 3.5,
Yeah.
but it's over 3 hours.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder if they had sped up the timing a little bit, if that would have changed things. I don't know, maybe not.
You're nothing to me now.
that was something that they really worked on and did with the test audiences, was how many times to jump back and forth. And I think it is a tough thing to sort of kind of figure out how many times is too much, but then how many times is not enough.
Nothing is more important.
Another great spot, I mean, obviously this had Pacino playing a wonderful job of Michael Corleone again. Robert De Niro playing a very young Vito Corleone. But we also have the late, great Diane Keaton. It was really cool to see her career. You know, she's kind of like starting off in the Godfather films. I'm not sure if she even did anything before that. But then going on, and you see her in some of the Woody Allen movies, and she's in these comedies playing these really funky roles. It's actually strange to go back and see her, you know, the wife of Michael Corleone and kind of the wife of a mob boss and everything.
Speaking of great supporting roles like Diane Keaton, is John Cazale. He really seized that role, I think. He just really played a great sort of downtrodden, I should be more, but I'm not, and kind of guy.
He really brought a lot of heart to the role, but he's fantastic. Look, he only made, I think, 5 films. Godfather 1, Godfather 2, The Conversation, Dog Day Afternoon, and then unfortunately he was diagnosed, he was terminally ill in The Deer Hunter, you know, and that was released actually after he passed away, unfortunately. To only be in those 5 movies, oh my gosh, that's a hell of a run that I think is probably unmatched by anyone else.
Did you ever think about that? Huh?
We've got an exciting 2026 coming up, but we still have a lot of slots that we need to fill. So if you have a movie in particular that you would really like us to watch and make some cocktails for, give us a comment below, let us know what that is. We also would love to hear what your favorite spirits are. Here we featured Wild Roots. We really enjoy that vodka as a fruit-flavored vodka, and we'd love for you to try it too. So on that note.
All right, till next week, we're gonna have another awesome movie.
Yes,
and 2 amazing cocktails.
2 very delicious cocktails.
All right, well, time for Godfather Part 3.
That's right, here we go.
Cheers.